So part two. I don't know how somebody tried to call in. I see why most TV shows have producers, Fox.
Yeah, bro.
Somebody else does this shit. Huh.
I think I think it's part of learning stage there.
It is definitely for us.
Got everything turned on here. I don't know what the
We got 5 going on right now, Mark. I don't know if it picked it back up.
Yeah.
I see 14 on my 18.
Dizzle. That's right now. Can everybody hear us again? Sorry, guys. We just had to reboot it. For whatever reason, it dropped off of Mark's, and apparently everybody likes Mark more than me, so most of the viewers were on Mark's.
No, it's not showing. No,
It is. Like even Fox saw it.
okay.
Guys, comment if you can hear us. Jason, shut up, Jason. He put a trash can. Can you hear us?
Straight trash.
Jerk off.
Yeah, I got them all streaming now.
All right, guys. Sorry. All right, we're back up. Where were we? Where were we?
I don't know. Look, we were MHR straight trash. Jason Gray, you got it.
Thank you, Mr. Brooks. I appreciate you telling us we sound good. So, if you wouldn't mind repeating, let's go back to the bathrooms. I think, Fox, you were talking to your contractor about extending the bathrooms. We were talking about more urinals and more stalls
Yes.
for the ladies.
Yes, we actually talked to the contractor. We got a load of bricks that's coming in. We're just waiting to pick them up, but we're going to extend the bathrooms. We're going to put 7 urinals up and put more stalls for the men, and we're going to put add about 3 to 4 more stalls for the women as well.
Awesome. Okay. Well, that's a good deal. And again, it's, folks, this man's kind of touching on each and everything as far as, dotting I's, crossing T's, extending the shutdown, widening the return road, working on the bathrooms, blowing trees out to make the pits bigger, 80, 90 feet for the average length of a motorhome and trailer behind it or a Renegade, give or take. So these are just one thing after another that Mr. Foxworth is for sure doing. So that's all on the positive. So I'm just trying to rack my brain. Even Fox, when I went up to the tower there, I got called to the tower there at MIR, and one employee asked a question. Next thing you know, I had 4 employees in the tower asking questions. Who are you? What's going on? And and just wanting the scoop. So that's definitely a positive. It's kind of running like wildfire, and I think in that scenario, it's not competition. It's not like we've got. I'm going to use Jason Gray's words. We don't have Wawas on every corner. So it's these racetracks that are few and far between. So I will reiterate again, just like last week. I think it's a great deal, man. It's breathing life back in. Larry's done a good job. New eyes.
Yes, he did.
New eyes are always a different take on things.
Yes.
And I think it's great. You're turning it with your son helping you out and all that. Now, is your son? Is this going to be like a full-time job for your son as far as being at the track?
I don't know. I didn't ask him that yet.
Oh, I didn't want to touch on that. That's over dinner, right?
No, he doesn't live with us. He has his own house and everything.
There you go. Yeah.
I didn't really talk to him about the full-time part yet because he is helping me out with one of my print shops here.
Okay.
So I don't want to overburden him.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure he is going to have some hands-on with the track on a week-to-week basis.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask him.
Okay, now
I know he said it's there for me, so I do want to give him that credit.
That's awesome.
And
That's
he is
awesome.
helping out.
Now, do
Yes.
you have a designated idea of who may be the quote unquote track manager, like the go to guy?
To be honest with you, I have a track meeting tomorrow night,
Hmm.
uh, and I'll make some decisions from there. I'll definitely
Okay.
make some decisions.
We might be doing this again. What is going on?
I don't know.
Is it losing connection? Sorry, Fox. We're really
No
jamming
problem.
tonight. This shit is not ever like this.
Yeah, Mark Hayes just dropped off too.
Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah.
dropped off again. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't like me tonight.
Well, why don't you post on yours for people to go to me?
Yeah, I just put it in the comments.
Did you? To go to mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. Hey, Brian. Sorry, man. We're having technical difficulties, so we're getting everybody to come over to my page because I know, like I said, everybody's jumping on Mr. Hayes's page and watching it live there. So, for whatever reason, he's got some technical difficulty on his page. It's got anything to do with that solo cup incident?
He's too popular.
Is that what you think it is? I don't
That's
know if it's
what
a
it
positive
is,
or negative popular.
yeah. He's a junk talker, so you know.
There's no doubt.
Hey, a lot of people love negativity. They say.
Oh, I know, man. You know, they always say the ones that are watching are the ones that are the haters. You know, and I don't know. No, this is all about
They
you.
always
This
say,
isn't about us, man. It's all about the track. It's all about good for the drag racing community in the DMV. You know,
yes, I
I think
appreciate that too. Yes.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, again, it's just thinning out here locally, and you know, a lot of the tracks. I don't want to say a lot, but some of the tracks that used to be premier tracks have gone through some transitions. You know, like you know, South Georgia. You know, 2 years ago I was down there, and unfortunately, it was the last owner, and man. You could tell it was just, you know, it looked like the same bones, but the way it was run, and it was just not good. And when you get into your truck trailer or your Renegade or your motorhome or whatever else, and you put 15 hours of driving in, and you know it's really subpar. That's a bummer. And I guess it all came out there in the end. That fella was in the middle of selling, so I guess his give a shit was on the downslope, so to speak. You know,
Yeah.
so it's a big deal that you know we're gonna hopefully have a nice, smooth, easy transition in a perfect world. I know myself. I think I touched on this last week. When I took over my business, it was anything other than smooth. I was much like yourself. I mean, I was changing light switch covers. You know, there was so much stuff that I was doing, and I'm. This is 4 years later, and I'm not by any means hoping or thinking this is your scenario. It took quite some time to get smooth sailing, as you were saying. You know,
Oh, I've been.
because
I had a shop in Jersey for 34 years,
okay.
and and it's still going. I have another shop here in Virginia that we just started, and now this is the second year here in
Okay.
Virginia.
Yeah.
You know, I had a couple of different businesses. You know that I ventured in transportation and paving. You know,
Okay.
so I'll be honest with you. You know, it's never a smooth selling trying to, formulate a business, but you have the right people behind me. If
Yeah.
you have the right people behind you, excuse me, um, it could be an easy transition. If you
Sure.
have negative people, I always say you got to wean out the negative.
Yes, sir.
You got to wean out the negative and bring in positive. You got to bring people that's looking to see you go somewhere as well as them going someplace. You
Absolutely.
know,
You know, I
and
mean
that's the
that
key to
it
success.
is. It is. I mean, happy employees are happy customers, and
Yeah,
if you've got a bad employee in there somewhere, then it's going to filtrate to the customers, and then you know you're shaking up a soda waiting to take the lid off. You know.
yeah, yes,
Yeah, and I just think that's key. You know, under promise and over deliver. If you make too many promises, man, people just take that bar and they keep raising that bar. You know,
that's
and,
true.
and and I think we're all guilty of that. Everything, you know, I mean, I'm still blown away daily with my current business. It's a daycare. The level of the amount of the Grubhub shit that shows up. It's like, man, you can't even go out and get that on your break. Like the money you're paying to have someone bring in like a Happy Meal. I just I'm sorry, I can't get my head around that. You know,
Maybe,
I don't.
maybe they're on a diet.
Yeah, you know, it's just like, God damn, do something, man. Next thing you know, it's Grubhub feed you, and you're gonna
Right.
feed you.
Yeah.
It's just here, here, and here, and here. You know, it, it uh,
Yes.
it's constant, and that's everyone trying to outdo the other guy. I really think that's it, and I get it. It's just, you know, at some point, it's got to stop. What kind of luck are we having?
I mean, I don't want to keep playing with it. We'll just do what we're doing
Yeah,
here.
it's just on mine. It is what it is. Or people can go straight to the YouTube channel, Drag Cycling Cars, and it's right on there. So, and eventually, folks, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to be going Facebook Live. People are going to have to go to YouTube to watch us live. Do you have any more questions or anything you want to?
No.
And eventually, folks, that's what we're going to do.
No.
You got a nice echo going on.
Yeah, I got to turn this.
Yeah, turn that down.
sound up.
Is there anything else you want to touch on, Fox?
No, I covered everything that I'm going to have some drone shots for you on the next go around,
Okay.
so that you can see the drone. Get my son to download it so it'll be transferable,
Okay.
so that you can actually see the aerial shots of it,
That's going to be
and
cool.
hopefully that'll do justice for the crowd too as well.
Yeah, and folks, we were hoping to have some updated shots, but just like Fox has been saying, for those that's come in late, I know we've had some issues on Mark's page there that the rain has kind of put a little bit of a pump the brakes on his progress, so that's why we don't have any updated photos. We shared a lot of the photos that he shared with us last week, just so everybody could see that he's not just coming on here talking about it; he's actually doing it. When you say,
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well,
All right, Foxy. We won't. Look, I told you we weren't going to talk for an hour, and here we are. We've been talking for an
an hour. Sorry, man.
It's okay. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm at home tonight.
Yeah, I know. We can see you. You were hiding out in the car last week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, we appreciate you coming on and using our platform to tell everybody what we're getting a lot of questions asked, and just dispelling all the, the stuff on Facebook prior to you coming on last week was cool. It's just opened another door of, well, what about this? What about that? And like, man, I know what you know. And quite honestly, I had a few of my friends, I'm not going to say a huge stack. Hey, man, give me like the Cliff Notes. No, watch the show. We didn't spend
You're right.
2 hours
Yeah.
last week talking about it, so I can give you Cliff Notes. So I personally appreciate you coming on. I think everybody else should, and if they don't or weren't able to watch us live, you can always go back and rewatch it. That's the good thing about our channel.
hour. Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Fox. Well, maybe we'll circle back, reconvene if you're available next Tuesday. We'll bring you back on, and if you can get your son there to get us some updated photos, so we can touch on that, man. That way, we got some material to say, hey, in this picture, you can see this, this, and this next week.
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right, my man. Thank you so much.
I appreciate
man. We'll
you
let
guys again. Yes, sir. Have a nice one.
You do
Thanks
too,
again.
sir. Take
Have a
care.
good one.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
Good night.
Alrighty.
Okay, definitely.
I still don't know why the hell it won't do that on yours.
I don't either. It keeps stopping for me. And I'd hate to have to reboot the entire computer. We've already been at an hour unless you want to do that.
No, not at this point. Maybe this is just this might be our sign tonight, because we started off a little janky the way our dumb shit happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can move on to this week's. What do we got? 29 people on here. That kind of sucks.
It does.
Well, we can go to talk a little bit about. Do I really want to talk about that today? Then, if we don't have
the right audience.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Did we try to close and crank up again real quick? We'll talk about this weekend's racing and end it up.
We can try one more time, folks, and we're gonna try. It's for whatever reason not liking Mark's page. I don't know if it's.
Yeah, I'm getting no love today. Maybe it's the shirt.
It might be.
It's old shit. All right, we're gonna try part 3. Give us about 5 minutes for me to stop and start to see if it drops me off this next time. We're gonna leave it on YouTube, Max page, and finish up. So give us just a few.